This is Charlie. Charlie's got lighting issues that are going on. So we are live. This is Jeff Lichtenstein. I'm the broker and owner of Echo Fine Properties. Charlie Gale force wind. We are getting a tropical storm this weekend, and Charlie Gale is previewing that for us. There's Rob Moore that can't contain his laughter on the top left. He's our social media director, and Anne Simeone is on the bottom right. Give a wave, Anne. And so Anne is going to be out at PGA. We're going to go to her second, I'm going to show you a home in Bay Hill Estates. It's right on the border. It used to be on West Palm Beach. But right on the border of Palm Beach Gardens, West Palm Beach, right by Ibis, off of North Lake. And those are 1 acre custom homes. Just great values and great privacy, and that everybody's looking for today. We're going to start with Charlie Gale. As Charlie's got all his everything that he's got going on, situated. So Charlie, let's put the spotlight on you. So Charlie, tell us where you're showing today. Let me unmute Charlie first. Charlie, you got to unmute yourself. There he is. Hi, Charlie. I can hear you.
Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm here at the beautiful landmark at the Gardens at 3610 Gardens Parkway, the 1402 on the 14th floor, and just a beautiful community. I have to tell you, the landmark at the Gardens is located on Lake Victoria, just west of the Palm Beach Gardens Mall, and right next to downtown at the Gardens. It is a absolutely gorgeous resort style living community that includes valet parking. There's a full-time doorman. There's a 24-hour concierge. They've got just amazing entranceway, as you can see here, 24-hour concierge. The entranceway within the community is just, it's amazing once you get inside the building. It has 24-hour, like I said, 24-hour concierge service.
I think it's in the whole Gardens, Jupiter, the northern end of the county. It has really the most to offer in terms of a social life, because you're walking distance, to everything.
Oh, absolutely. Jeff, you can enjoy fine dining there. If you want to go to the movies, you can walk right downtown at the Gardens and go to the movies. Behind me, you can see there's actually, within the community itself, within the building, there is a 14-seat theater that is available to all the residents there of the landmark. It's incredible. Like you said, you're living in a resort style living right in the middle of Palm Beach Gardens, within walking distance to fine dining, great shopping, Whole Foods, you name it. It has it. The community is unbelievable. It has a great exercise area, outdoor, we're here in Florida, so outdoor living is important. It's got a great barbecue area. It has a phenomenal pool area, outdoor pool area with putt-putt golf available. From a resort style, I mean, it is just unbelievable. You can, from the valet parking to a billiards room, all the way down, the cinema, the gym. It's just everything that you would want in luxury living at a very, very competitive purchase price. The purchase price on this 2-2 is $564,980 currently. So it is very, very, very competitive price-wise. Living square footage on it, living is 1,870 square feet. So it is a large 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. And as you can see now, I'm going to kind of bring you through the home. You can see here behind me, let me get out of the way. This is the main living area. And you can see the view from the 14th floor. It is stunning, absolutely stunning. Great marble flooring. Eat in dining. You can see in the kitchen area, great updated kitchen, stainless steel appliances, granite. just phenomenal as far as the ability, the views from the kitchen as you're cooking or cleaning, just looking out, seeing all the view. From the master bedroom, I want to share the master bedroom with you guys. As you can see, very spacious. There's enough room for a king size bed, an extra table over here. So if you want to work or you want to work in your master bedroom, you want to enjoy your master bedroom. Master bathroom, separate shower and tub, great shower. Shower's been updated. It's phenomenal. You can enjoy the tub and the hot tub style. So really, really, really resort style living. Here's here's in the master bedroom. I'm trying to get out of the way here so everybody can see. In the master bedroom. And this is from the balcony, Jeff. So as you can see, your views
the views are terrific.
Yeah, being on the 14th floor, it's stunning what you can see from the 14th floor. You're, like you said, you're right downtown. We're, downtown at the Gardens, as you can see here. I'm going to show you. Here's the mall, the Palm Beach Gardens Mall. Whole Foods right down there in downtown at the Gardens, downtown at the Gardens area. And here's a night shot for you. Jeff, it offers resort style living in the center of Palm Beach Gardens at a very, very, very competitive price. Like you said earlier, within walking distance of the mall. You can go to downtown at the Gardens. You're 10 minutes from the beaches. You're 15 minutes from the airport. I mean, it is everything that you would want in resort style living in Palm Beach Gardens, in a very spacious 2-bedroom, 2-bath property. And the grounds are amazing. I mean, if you look at the grounds, it's very difficult to find anything like this in Palm Beach Gardens. There's 166 total units in the 3 buildings, 62 in this particular building. And it's amazing. It's stunning. The Homeowners Association takes care of pretty much everything from cable to the common areas, insurance on the building, roof maintenance. You have 24-hour client concierge. You've got valet parking. It covers everything. I mean, basically, you just drive your car and they park it for you, and you go up in and you enjoy resort style living right in the heart of Palm Beach Gardens.
And then, part of this is there's so much that when you're moving to Florida, there's, a lot of people don't want to have a social life. And this is just a rare location where you're just by everything. And it's just it's a walk away to do whatever you want to do, as
Sure.
far as, and that's a pretty tough thing to find in our area.
No, absolutely. I mean, Jeff, it's hard to find something that you can pull your car up, have it valet parked. You walk in, 24-hour security, 24-hour client concierge there. It's safe, part of Palm Beach Gardens. And like you said, if you want to go out and eat, you just go out your front door and you walk. If you want to go shopping, go out your front door and you can walk right to Palm Beach Gardens Mall. I mean, it is a phenomenal community.
So, lots to offer there at a very affordable price, and you get, there's walking trails, and it's private there. It's an extremely well built, quality. It was built by a really high end luxury builder when it was built in the 2006-08 market when it came out, and it's just a one of a kind in our area. We don't have anything really really like it. Charlie, if somebody would like to take a look at it, how can they get in touch with you?
Sure. The easiest way to get in touch with me is just call me at 561-319-3742. Or if you prefer email, my email address is charlie@echofineproperties.com.
All right. So let's go from you over to Ann. So Ann, you're in PGA today?
Yes, I am. I'm in Windermere, which is a lovely townhouse community. There's 132 townhomes in Windermere, and it has its own community pool. And I have this lovely Spanish-inspired townhouse condo.
Yeah, it's a great night shot. It's got a western exposure off the back, so you get these amazing sunsets
Yes,
in
you do.
Florida.
I'll give you another one during the day. Has a 1-car garage, hurricane-proof, as well as impact windows, throughout the townhome, which is very important.
And where yours is situated too, besides that, you can see from there the backyard in the park-like setting, but you got a giant driveway, so you can fit a lot of cars in the driveway too for guests and.
Yes, and you could park it one to the side and still pull in and out of the garage. So that's also very helpful. This is a new roof. It was put in 2013. So it's almost brand new. And you're right, the backyard, there's a great little walking path right to the community pool from this community, from this townhome.
And one of the things when Ann said it has a new roof, that's a big deal because a roof could cost 15, 18 grand on something like this. And sometimes people buy a home and they're falling in love with the weather and everything that Ann's got right now in her picture and the inside, and they're forgetting about the components. And that's a big ticket item, so when that's taken care of for you, something you have to worry about.
Right. And
or pull out of your pocket.
Right. And these were developed in the first batch, and they have an individual roof where some of the units you'll have to cut through with your neighbor. I don't know if I have any shots of that, but it's an independent roof, which is also very helpful.
That also is important because what Ann is really saying, and I remember when the roofs got replaced there, you had some holdouts and people needed a roof and they've got to then get along and cut a deal with their own neighbor.
Right.
In there, and so it's a when you control your own, it's a big advantage.
Absolutely, absolutely. And here is the backyard shot from the back of the home in the Florida room we call. It's a great, very tranquil and private. It's got gardens, the walking sidewalk to the community pool. Your neighbor's quite a distance away. It's very, very, very nice to sit out there and just look over. And as Jeff mentioned, the sun sets here in the west, so the unit is very bright and it's just a wonderful place to sit. But I'll start in the front here. As you enter the home, it has this delightful little courtyard. As I mentioned, it's Spanish inspired. My client upgraded the tile here, and she has a great little planting area. There's also area here for grill. So that's very nice. It's an eat-in kitchen, so you can go in through the sliders or you can go in through the main door, but it's a great little place to sit and enjoy your plantings and cook something on the grill. And here's the shot walking in from the courtyard into the eat-in kitchen, brand new. The appliances were installed in 2018. Those are GE profile stainless steel appliances, and they have an extended 5-year warranty, which I do have to just mention what happened to me the other day is I have a GE profile dishwasher and I have a leak and I did not get the extended warranty. So I have to pay a service charge for the GE to come out and, plus. So that's a great little feature that's transferable. And so that's a great feature as well. The counters are granite and the floor is like an asphalt tile. It's very, very soft on your feet and it's like a darker gray. It's a real compliment to the stainless steel and the black and white cabinets, which are shaker style. Never will go out of style. There's also a cut through area here to the dining room. Here's the family room, and there's the stairwell. It's what they call, it's like a cutout stairwell floating. And it's a very generous size family room and eat-in dining room. Here is another shot. The dining room is here, and the cutout from the kitchen is here. And she has some great bar stools here, and another shot of the floating stairwell case, which is really very nice. Very open, a whole bank of sliders. Oh, here's another picture of the dining room with the eat-in, the cutout. But there's a whole bank of sliders that introduce the Florida room, which is not under air, but because the sliders are all open there, it's open to, there they are, the 3 sliders. It's open to this lovely, gracious style, sized Florida room, which is an additional roughly 300 square feet, not under air, that is provided in this home.
And, you know, for those of you not familiar with Florida, under air always refers to the living square feet. Living square feet means anything that's under air conditioning. So your kitchen, any part of the house that's under air. What's total air, which is different, and depending on what real estate website you look at, sometimes they refer to it as, they don't refer to, they just say square feet. But the total square feet would be your patio area. In this case, this is part of the patio, and then your garage. So there's you can see variations of square feet, and it confuses people when they're coming to Florida. But we always call, when you're in Florida, we always look at what the living square feet is, and that's referring to everything that's the under air conditioning space. And it's important to know that when you're calculating and coming up and negotiating your price points as well.
Right, absolutely. And before we go upstairs, here is a half bath powder room, which doesn't show in the photo. It's a great black and white marble tile. Really, really very nice. And it's right off of the main entrance and kitchen area when you walk in. So that's really nice as well.
Larry Palumbo is watching, by the way. Larry is, if you ever have what I had a leak in my upstairs in my home. And my wife, Veronica, wakes me up at like 4:18 in the morning and going crazy. And we had 25 leaks in our dining room, which I'm sitting in right now, and our kitchen. And we were like Lucille Ball with the buckets and everything. And Larry came out and coordinated everything, and with, from, making sure that we didn't have a mold, major issue, and then helped with the insurance claim. And but he's got a company that's terrific. If anybody out there ever has an insurance type of an issue, they're just real professional company. You can direct message me or call us, and I'll pass his name along. A plus referral.
Yeah, we have a great list of vendors that we refer. It's very diversified as far as what they can do, from roofing to appliance repair, all that kind of stuff. Here is the master bedroom, and there is a Juliet patio, which is very nice. And of course, that's impact glass. Very generous size. There's a bank of closets on the other side. Unfortunately, I don't have a shot of that, but very generous sized closets. And here's the master bath. Subway tile in the background, very white, crisp, clean. Great window as well. It's got the frosted glass, but it brings a lot of morning light when you're getting ready. Very nice. Here is the second bedroom, and here is a shot of the bank of closets from this angle. They're accordion. They're they're across the whole front. Lots of space for closets. Clothes and shoes and everything else that you may have. Again, here's a Juliet balcony with the impact glass, and just steps away is the bath for the spare room or second bedroom. This is a tub and shower combination. And it also has the quartz top. And again, here's the shot from the evening at dusk.
I'll put on the video of PGA just to talk a little bit about PGA National. Now, there's a community pool also in Windermere. It's a terrific, pool that they have. So PGA itself, there's a total of 4 golf courses that are on site. You're seeing a good overview of them. And then there's one off-site, which is called the Estate House. The next house I'm going to show you, which is in Bay Hill Estates. That's what was referred to as the Estate House. There's 43 different subdivisions that all border these golf course and lake views throughout PGA, a lot of preserve views. They have a lot of open area. Within the 43 subdivisions, this is Villa d'Est, which is across the street from where Ann was. It's 202 homes in that subdivision. This is Preston, which is a gated community within PGA. There's 6 different custom gated communities. And then those are custom homes. Then you'll have 0 lot line homes that are single family. You'll have condos, townhomes, you name it, every price point from 200s to into the millions, and every size possible. That's the resort that you just saw there There's multiple entrances to PGA, 2 on the PGA Boulevard side, and then there's 1 on the North Lake side. The Turnpike is literally across the street on the PGA side, and about 3 minutes away or so on the North Lake side, and then 95 is just a couple miles away. There's hundreds of restaurants between PGA National, from PGA National on the PGA side and the North Lake side, and Costco, and all the big box stores are right off of North Lake. Airport's about 15 minutes away. Then you can see there's 4,961 residents in 43 homes, and that's 2,340 lush acres, and a lot of that is just preserve, beautiful space and parks, and you'll see rollerblading and walking, throughout the year, in whatever time of the year it is. We host the Honda Classic that takes place, and Tiger and Rory and Phil Mickelson, since he moved from California, all come out. There's a 3,200 square foot clubhouse, 19 tennis courts, and croquet as well. It's interesting. Mickelson moved here, and in California, the taxes are 13%, and income taxes in Florida are 0%. And we're seeing a major movement right now from the north. I looked this morning, and the showings in Florida are pretty much where they were a year ago, which surprises anybody who you talk to about it. But it's climbed every day. As of yesterday, we were 9.4% off of showing activity from a year ago. So that's virtually nothing. New York, on the other hand, is at 7% off. So and what we're seeing is that we're getting movement from the Northeast coming here, and people are making a lot of decisions right now that of moving out of that area because of the taxes, the weather, humidity right now, and weather, besides its beauty, have become more important, and we're not as in such an urban environment as a lot of the northern cities have. So really interesting kind of stuff. There's the bear at the bear trap. Club memberships at PGA are not mandatory, at all. So you can join if you want to. It's a very affordable membership, but you don't have to. No home is attached when you're within PGA. And if Anne lives in Ibis, she's lived in PGA before, and she knows all the clubs and the area. She's been in the area for 20 years as a business, background. And if somebody wants to get in touch with you, it's 818-5215 or Ann, ANN, at echofineproperties.com. So let me take you out to Bay Hill Estates. I'll put the spotlight on myself right now. And so let me take you out to Bay Hill. This is the entrance to Bay Hill, and I'll see if I can move out of the way here. Bay Hill is a gated community. And as I was saying before, it's also a community that is, it's the 5th golf course at PGA National. So there's a shot of the clubhouse that's at Bay Hill. And then it also has, so there's 18 fabulous golf courses. Members of PGA can also play out there, and you can join and get a great rate if you live out there. There's tennis, beautiful, lakes and walking trails, and that's part of it, with a little bench to sit down. And then they'll have tot lots. All the homes in Bay Hill are over 1 acre, so it's a gated community. But there's a lot of talk about social distancing. You get it in Bay Hill. Soccer fields, tot lots. So it's for people who tennis. Bay Hill is, and then there's an aerial view of the clubhouse and all the amenities. It's very inexpensive to live out here. It's like it's $133 a month. So you take care of your own lawn and everything. And SOAR is available. It used to not be. And then the house we're going to see is on the market for $799. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,400 under air, all CBS construction. Incredible driveway. It's just beautiful winding driveway. There's just one house to the side of it, and that's it. So it's just an incredibly spectacular lot, western exposure. So the sun that you're going to get really coming even from the south because it's wide open, and from the east, or from the north is gonna be hitting your pool, and its function where you get light throughout the day in this house, and you get great golf and lake views from here. It's just a spectacular peninsula lot on a long cul-de-sac street. A plus. There's how the sunset looks at night. Isn't that just beautiful and spectacular? The landscaping here, the money they put into trees and landscaping is out of this world. There's 3,400 under here, and then 4,400 altogether. Here's a shot when you're coming in, and you can take a look at it. And just beautiful seating areas. The floors have all been redone in here. There's 3 different wood burning fireplaces in this home, so it just has a nice warm type of a feel to it. And then let me show you a few other shots within the home. Give me 1 second here as I maneuver around. This is off of this is another shot off of the kitchen. There's 2 French doors that are here. There's the kitchen. The kitchen's been remodeled. There's a separate sitting breakfast area, but all the kitchen cabinets, stainless steel, French door, refrigerator, all the granite has been done, coffered ceiling, and this is all overlooking the outside area, which is spectacular. Here's another shot I'll get out of the shot for you, where you can take a look at the pool, but just wide open. If you have kids and you can overlook everything right from the kitchen area and watch what's going on outside. So it's built to really overlook the outdoors and take everything in that we have to offer. There's another shot that you're looking directly from the breakfast area to the outdoors. Family room shot. All the fans have been updated. They have incredibly good lighting and sound system in this house. There's a master bedroom shot. It's a pretty big shot. God bless you, Ann.
Thank you.
Here's another shot of from the kitchen that you can take a look at, and then some of the other guest bedrooms. That one has a fireplace right in it. We're in one of the bathrooms right now. Another bedroom. 4 bedrooms all together in here. Bathrooms have been redone. Here's an office with its own ensuite bathroom, and then we'll just end on that because that's as pretty as it gets. And that's what you get at night here. Every sunset in Florida is always different. We have a western exposure and look at the sun. I love it. It's my favorite thing. And especially right now, just enjoying life and nature and all the birds and everything that are through. It's real pretty. So I think we're done for this afternoon. That's it for today. Rob, do we have anything else scheduled later for tomorrow? We have a full schedule.
Tomorrow we have our open houses again, and then starting on Monday, we have our business is picked back up. It's been amazing. It's been so successful, so overwhelming, and in a good way, highlighting all these local businesses in our community. Next week we have it's an interesting one, Jeff, on Monday. It's an old friend. I don't know if I'd call it a colleague. When I worked in the news, we did a video with his name's Dr. Brian LaPointe. Works for FAU Harbor Branch, and he studies the coral reefs for years in Florida. And, the changes we've seen in the years, it's night and day from what they used to look like to what they look like now. And I think he's going to talk more about, over this past month and a half to 2 months, it's kind of been a resurgence for the marine life with not that many boats out on the water and people in the water. So a lot of the stuff that was being destroyed has now come back full force. The seagrass and I'm sure the fish, they've appreciated us not on the water. So that's an interesting one that I'm looking forward to. That's with you.
When we moved here, we've been here 20 years, and me and my wife did an anniversary. We went over to Naples and did the beach there. And, we said, we really could be doing this, on our coast. And I started to snorkel at that time. And I go to Coral Cove, which is really just a quiet little beach in between the Jupiter Island condos. And you dive in, you just walk in, and it goes down about 20 feet before you know it. And there's all these limestone rock, coral formations, and you see every kind of fish and turtle and so there's octopus, and if you get lucky, you get an eagle ray or different types of manta rays that you'll end up seeing. And it varies throughout the year. Usually about right now, late May, June, July are your best months because it's calmest here. That's when the surfing's not going on. And then, you're getting the Gulf Stream coming through, but it also depends on what's coming out from the inlet, weather patterns. There's a number of different factors to how good the waterways look. But I'm really curious to see how Coral Cove looks right now with not as much activity there, because it really takes the perfect day for it to be really clear. But I imagine it's much more clear right now than it normally is.
So that's on Monday. We have and we're still adding on. There's still some openings, so we're in touch with some other local businesses that are going to join us. But we have Lenora's. Everyone knows Lenora's. They opened up in the new Alton Town Center also. So they have
we have Key Grill coming on. I know
Key Grill, Dune Dog, Social Savvy Seniors. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to find out what Social Savvy Seniors is. Nash Jewelries.
Who's doing Social Savvy? Who's interviewing?
That's Dan Borgmeyer, Social Savvy Seniors.
Dan, okay. Yeah.
Dan Borgmeyer. Nash Jewelry. Greg Nash, great guy over there. I think he lives in your neighborhood there.
Yeah, he does custom jewelry, yeah.
Custom jewelry. And then Frio Cryotherapy. They're opening back up. I believe they're open Monday. But they're going to join us on Saturday unless we can move them up to an earlier date. And then we'll be doing, I'm not going to get into the details and don't want to give too much away. We have some exciting new things happening very, very soon that we're working on behind the scenes. And it's going to bring the viewer of these videos into let's just say like a TV show, like we're doing now, but a little bit up. So we're going to up the ante. So I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to give up. I don't want to give it away. But yeah, Jeff, these have been great. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from the local businesses in the community. And just another way to highlight businesses. And it's not going away. Like I said, if the magic cure for Corona comes tomorrow, this is still a great way to broadcast to people all over the world, not the country.
Well, what it is it's real estate TV. So the same way that we'll go back to open houses in person, of course, but you're also going to be able to watch from your own home and, come in. And we're adding right now virtual tours. So you'll be able to really do a walkthrough and we'll be able to guide you through the house differently than just showing still pictures and even video. So we're doing that as we speak with every home that we have. It's just it's a process of getting through it. So it'll be a lot of cool stuff.
And I told
innovation sometimes comes from odd, sources, but things, things you learn and how to do different things in here.
I told Charlie if he becomes famous, I get 10% of his contract he signs with a TV station.
I told him we have to negotiate that 10%.
But
all right, so let's leave it from there. So for Charlie, Gale, and Simeone, Rob Moore, and myself, so long, everybody.